Hello guys, welcome to my food baby. I think you guys are gonna be really shocked by this. Yeah, it's quite different.
The door is open, I could walk right in. Ooh, but it's so much harder than it sounds.
Hey girls, today I'm gonna take you through a whole day of bloating. How does my stomach change from 6 a.m., which it is currently right now, all the way to 9 or 10 p.m., whenever it is that I am done eating and done for the day. The reason why I'm doing this is because so many of you guys get very anxious about the natural bloating that happens throughout the day. And I think social media has made us think that no one is bloating at all, and that everyone's maintaining a certain physique and a certain flatness of their stomach all day, because we can go onto Instagram at any time of our day and see these girls in these pictures, you know, they're probably sucking in, to be honest. They're sucking in, they're flexing, they're going like that, right? And we see that, and then we have an experience like we eat lunch and we feel a little bit bloated, and we feel and see our stomach kind of expand, and we can get really kind of mad about that, and we can start speaking negatively towards our body and think that something is wrong. So I hope this helps you ease a lot of that anxiety you have about natural body bloat that is occurring during your day by seeing my natural body bloat that is occurring during my day. I want to preface that there's two different types of bloat. There is the bloating, I am bloated, this is not good. My digestion isn't working. That's something that I dealt with for years, literally 11 years. I dealt with debilitating digestive issues. I was always severely bloated. I would wake up bloated. I was always constipated and feeling very uncomfortable in my body, and that was due to digestive issues. So those type of digestive issues, those aren't normal, and that's not normal bloating, okay? Your body shouldn't hurt throughout the day. You shouldn't be dealing through those pains. It is known that upwards of 98% of girls with an eating disorder suffer with some form of gastrointestinal issue, whether that be diagnosed as IBS or SIBO or Candida or H. pylori, or maybe it's just chronic constipation, chronic bloating. You could be dealing with GERD as well. I just created a course, actually a little masterclass called Awakening Your Digestive Flow, and it is for those of you who are coming from this background of, restricting, chronic dieting, over exercising, all of that. I'm talking about the key fundamental things to know about awakening your digestive power and getting that functioning back. We're talking about the psychosomatic approach to digestion. I'm talking about the energetical shifts that need to happen, and I go through teaching you how to fully, truly understand how your digestive system is working and how all these other things outside of just food is impacting your digestion, and how to forever shift your digestion so that you're no longer dealing with these issues. Really, really interesting. So that's Awakening Your Digestive Flow. You can join us by clicking the link down below. But I just wanted to say pretty much is that type of bloating is not healthy and not normal. But then we have just regular, normal body bloat, body expansion during the day. And that's what I want to showcase to you guys today. I don't have any digestive issues. My digestion is speedy, works well. I go every day. I'm never gassy. I don't get bloated in the sense of this hurts. I get bloated in the sense of I'm a normal human being and my body bloats. Now, I'm not about body checking, of course. I don't do this on a regular basis, but again, this is for me to prove a point in this video that body bloating and expansion during the day is completely normal. So guys, I haven't had breakfast yet, so this is just me in the morning. I tend to be my leanest, my most kind of toned in the morning before I get going with my day and before I start eating. And that's a very normal thing for you to feel kind of lighter and leaner in the morning. But that doesn't mean that just because we feel that in the morning that we should be feeling that all the way till 10 p.m. at night. We live, and we have to allow ourselves to live, and part of living is allowing change and growth and expansion. So we're just gonna do a little whoop-de-whoop. we're gonna see how this goes though for the rest of the day. I doubt that I'm gonna look like this by 9 p.m. once I eat a full day of nourishing food. All right, legit, not even in my ED days did I do something like that of taking pictures of my body. A little bit weird, but this is a little science experiment, so we're rolling with it.
All right guys, I just got to the gym. I'm going to do some cycling. I had an English muffin with butter and honey and a banana. That doesn't bloat me in any way, but I will go home, have another little breakfast, and I'll show you guys all of that. So we're gonna see what this workout does for my bloating. Not only just my stomach, of course, but like all other areas of your body, like your whole body can like kind of retain salt and bloat and all of that. So let's get to it.
All right, about 25 minutes into my cycle right now. Cycling always gets me nice and sweaty. So sweaty right now. Many of you guys are probably thinking, oh, she's exercising, she's gonna be less bloated after. But actually, I don't know about that. I feel like when I work out, especially if I'm working out intensely like right now, I feel like I get really inflamed and kind of puffy. I can get that kind of, I don't know. But like, I lose water, sure, but also like my muscles become a little inflamed. So I think it definitely does impact me. We'll see though. The videos won't lie. So we'll see. I low-key feel so weird doing this. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just got back from the gym. I cycled for 35 and then I saunaed for 12 to 15. Didn't really look at the timer. So I am feeling pretty like puffy in my legs. I mean, I just worked my legs pretty well. But I do feel kind of like water weight is a little bit different because, what did I do last time I did this? Water weight's different because of the sauna and all of the sweating and all of that. So this is the difference here. Again, I haven't eaten much yet. I did eat a little bit, but not too much. And then I worked out. Let's go have breakfast and then we'll see you in a bit. Totally forgot to put a spoonful of collagen. I've just been adding this in just for kicks and giggles, a little extra. Ooh, 1, 2 scoops. Wow, I'm like making a mess of that. This is literally one of my favorite things. I do decaf because I don't do caffeine, my body hates it. So I do decaf cold brew, 2 dates, collagen, and creamer. Ooh-wee. I mean, this you have to try. This is like the most delicious thing. Oh, I could drink this all day. Okay, so this is like one of my favorite little snacks. I don't know why, it just lately has been like my thing. So what I do is I have some hard-boiled eggs and I boil them at like 8 minutes. So they're still a little like, here, let me show you. They're still a little like juicy inside. And what I do is I have some avocado mayo here and you just, yeah, that's what you do. I absolutely love it. It's so good. It kind of reminds me of like deviled eggs. Like my mom used to always make deviled eggs for Easter. That would be like my favorite. I would just like keep on going back for the eggs. So good. Every single bite has to have like enough mayo on it, if you know what I mean. I think you guys are gonna be really shocked by this. This literally is 10 minutes later. Like I'm still sweating. Like 10 minutes later, I finished my food. Do you want to see the bloating? Again, I don't feel bloated, right? This is just natural expansion of my body. So it's different back when I used to feel like extraordinarily bloated. I feel fine right now. Like I feel totally fine. I don't feel any kind of discomfort, but my body did change. Are you ready to see it? Just like 10 minutes later, after eating some food. That's just eggs and my decaf. All right, here we are here.
Here we are here. Let's get a little close up. Wow, that changed quite a bit, guys. That changed a lot. It's all good. My body's just digesting. I thought I did fine after breakfast. I didn't think I bloated that much. I feel like it goes down and then I have lunch and then it comes back, but we're gonna have to wait and see actually what's happening. Okay guys, I had to just come on the camera for a second because I thought this was so funny. But I just got this text message, like literally this text message right here. It's these random spammers that keep on messaging me, and it's always like how to shed 30 pounds in 30 days and how to de-bloat for life and blah, 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 right? And I'm like getting them as text messages. Like that's how just like bombarded we are with these messages all the time of like, you need to have a perfect flat stomach, you need to de-bloat, you need to lose weight. Like I'm not only getting it on TikTok and on Instagram and on YouTube and on Twitter, I'm also getting it as spam text messages. Like that's how insane the messaging is. So if you are someone who has felt the pressure to look a certain way and to always have like a super flat stomach, I get it, honey. I get it because it feels like that pressure is really there. I think it's just important to remember what really matters in life and to like take yourself out of this whole like matrix of social media and remember like, oh wait, I'm just here living on this earth, having a good life, working my job, you know, maybe raising my kids, whatever it is you're doing. Like, let me just focus on that and get out of this like, and get out of this matrix that is making me feel like my body is not good enough. All right, you guys, I had a couple clients and then I made a quick little lunch. I have leftover rice, peas, mussels, garlic, parsley, white wine, cream sauce. Pretty just like simple bowl of food. I don't know, this is like simple for me. I'm trying to eat foods that are going to be perceived as healthier, or I hate using this word, but for the sake of this video, foods that are like what diet culture would deem cleaner, just so that I can prove a point that like this bloating is happening while I'm eating just like normal regular foods. I just want to show you guys that even with again what's perceived as like healthy, clean kind of type of diet, that body expansion, that bloating is still just a natural, normal thing. So we're gonna see. This is like steaming. Can you see that? I can see that. I'm like, want to take a bite and I can't. But we're gonna see what the bloating looks like after lunch. I feel like after lunch I usually feel the most bloated. Yeah, and then it goes down until dinner time. Then I feel like I'm usually like fine after dinner. I am a chef. That is delicious. I love mussels. I'm French though, so that's probably why we like ate these religiously growing up. Wow. I love it when the rice just like soaks up all the sauce. You know when you get that food that just hits the spot and keep on buying it because it's like, this is hitting the spot right now. Lately, I'm like back on a date kick. I already had like 2 this morning. I'm having a handful more again right now. I'll probably have them as a snack. Lately, I've just been like, this as a pet. This is hitting the spot. Oh, look at that. I have to end every single meal with something sweet. Literally, have to. It's so hard not to. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. I don't care. I just gotta have a little bite of sweet. All right, for optimal like comparison here, I'm gonna go change back into that first gray outfit. I was supposed to do it on the second one and I totally forgot, so sorry about that. But I'm gonna change back into that outfit. I'll be back in a second. I also need to brush my teeth. Just finished lunch, guys. So this is like stomach, post, all that yummy food, so be back. All right, the outfit is back on. Let's see what's going on with Chloe post lunch here. Yeah, it's quite different.
Quite different than this morning, eh? This is 1 o'clock, Chloe, after lunchtime. Quite different, quite full. I'm not exaggerating, guys, by the way. Like, this is just, I'm just hanging out here. Okay. This is so weird. I've like literally never done something like this. Woo, so close, so personal. Hello guys, welcome to my food baby. This is a well-nourished little baby. All right, here we go, 1 o'clock. Boom. Boom. Definitely not feeling full, but like definitely satisfied from my meal. Yeah, pretty much that's what's going on. I still love my body just as much as I did this morning. I think that's important to note. I'm not sitting here all of a sudden going like, oh my gosh, I need to start restricting my food and I hate my body. I'm simply just my body, and I'm simply just experiencing my body shifting and changing throughout the day because I'm eating food, because I'm supposed to eat food, because that's how I live. I'd just like to inform you guys that I currently at 4 p.m. just took one of the biggest you-know-whats of my life. Felt so good. I think it definitely reduced a lot of the bloating. I think my stomach's looking a little bit different now just because I went to the bathroom. I did this morning, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain about 2 in the day after 11 years of constipation, so woohoo! I think it definitely changed. We'll see in a couple hours when we do another little check. Okay, so I have a date at my house tonight. We are cooking dinner here, or I should say I'm cooking dinner here. So I'm putting together a like yummy kind of Asian inspired rice bowl. I have this salmon here that is marinated in a bunch of like soy sauce, ginger, sriracha, chili, pepper, a lot of paprika, things like that, a little brown sugar. That's gonna be amazing. I'm also going to cook up eggplant. I should probably take the little sticker off. And then I'm gonna do like sticky rice, put for a little like color, put a little of these like, whatchamacallit, little peppers on top. So it's gonna be like rice, eggplant, which I have this like really thick soy sauce concoction. This is like sesame oil, soy sauce, garlic, ginger, and cornstarch to like thicken it. So as I cook this, I'm eventually gonna put this and it's gonna thicken. Yeah, it's really good if you haven't had it. So it like glazes the eggplant. And then he's bringing dessert, so I don't know what that is, but wanted to tell you guys now before I came because I'm probably not gonna wanna be on my phone vlogging at that time. But I am going to show my bloating after he leaves, so. I'm also, just FYI, I'm also like way not bloated anymore. You know how like after lunch it was like, whoa, that was really bloated. Now I'm just like not bloated again. And I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, today I feel like I did get pretty bloated. And I think it was because I had a bunch of garlic for lunch. When I was cutting the garlic for here, I was like, oh, that's right. Garlic doesn't really like sit the best in my system. I mean, I love garlic and I eat it, but like I usually reserve it for nighttime because it usually does make me feel like a little awkwardly bloated. Every single day it's different, right? And that's important to remember. It's like some days you can be totally fine and you're not really bloated, and then other days you're like, whoa, my stomach is like in and out like a balloon all day. I'm just trying to normalize this, guys. That's all I'm trying to do. I just want to normalize your bloating. All right, there's barely any light left. And I am like all dressed and ready for my date. He's coming over right now, but was noticing when I was getting dressed, because this is the day of noticing my bloat, I noticed that my bloat was severely down. So we're gonna do one little intermediary check before we do the last big hurrah. So this is what we got going on. It's probably gonna be hard to see with this shirt, which by the way, I just got this. I just got this on Amazon and I like really love it, but literally from lunch, you can see that the bloating is way down. My stomach feels more like when I wake up. Like
It's just crazy to me. Literally, I don't like think about my body in this way, right? I just don't like overthink it. I don't overanalyze it. But today, like paying so much attention to it, I'm like, wow, I didn't realize my body changed this much. Like I knew it changed. I'm like, that's normal, that's healthy, that's just regular, like my body's gonna change. But going through this, I'm like, wow, this is actually quite impressive how much my body can change. And I don't see that as something that's scary, right? Again, it's something that's just like normal and something to just not get so like worked up over when you find your body is bloated or your body looks a certain way. It's like, okay, it probably won't in 3 hours. Like literally, this was like 3 hours ago that I took that video showing like how bloated I was, and then now I'm not. Like bloating is crazy, and it can then be due to food, it can be due to emotions, it can be due to like body's just natural expansion, it can be due to heat, it can be due to like so many different things, right? Moral of the story, you don't need to spend your life micromanaging all those things to just avoid a little belly bloat.
Pretty late at night. It's like 11 p.m. We had a nice dinner. We went out and got chocolate and wine afterwards, and I just got home, showered, took off my makeup, and I'm gonna show you the results at the end of the day. I feel like I'm less bloated, which is funny. Who knows? But this is kind of what we got going at the end of the day here. Let's do this one last time. This is the final results of a day of bloating. Quite fascinating, honestly. This is the end result after a full day of eating, even though I got pretty bloated after lunch. Again, I think that was due to the garlic that I had. I mean, I had garlic for dinner too, so I don't know. Who knows what really like sets it off.
All right, what do you guys think of that? That was a full day of natural body expansion. My hope with this video was that you would start to feel more comfortable in your body, and you will stop microanalyzing it every single day after every single little bite of food that you have. Your body is allowed to shapeshift. It's allowed to expand and contract. It's allowed. So stop trying to get your body to literally look the same at every hour of the day. It's just impossible. Your body is going to expand due to the food intake, due to your workouts, due to your emotions. That's a huge one we didn't even talk about. Talk about it in my masterclass though. That's a huge one. Your emotions are going to impact the amount of bloat that you have. Your stress levels, your sleep, like your hormones. Like I'm about to get my period and I forgot to mention that in the video, but that's definitely impacting my bloating as well. So there are so many things that are going to impact your bloating. It would be impossible to try and like literally get rid of every single little factor that is going to lead to your body expanding, right? Like that's not gonna work. It's not gonna be possible. It's gonna get you stuck in that trap of perfectionism, which I've been there, done that, and it's not a fun place. And it can lead to some very orthorexic behaviors, which later down the road can lead to a lot of health issues. So you might be like, wow, I've heard this crazy thing online that says sodium makes you bloat. And so you start desalting all of your food. But then what happens is your electrolyte imbalances get completely off, your mineral balances get off, and all of a sudden your metabolism isn't functioning well and your hair starts falling out and your digestive issues are going insane. Like, it's all because you were trying to micromanage this natural thing that happens, which is your body expanding and bloating throughout the day. So you don't need to do crazy things like eliminating salt from your diet. You need to just support your metabolism by eating nourishing foods, feeling free with food, having fun in life, and balancing work and play and exercise and rest. If you want to learn more about supporting your metabolism, supporting your hormonal health, and having good body image, then I highly recommend giving my channel a subscribe. There's a lot of really fun things that are happening in the Flow with Chloe channel for 2023. Some really cool, amazing videos. I promise you, I'm saying it now, you are not going to want to miss out on the videos coming out. So give me a subscribe, give me a like, go and binge watch all of my past previous videos, why I left veganism, how orthorexia almost kills me, or you can watch a video on how I got my period back after 11 years of amenorrhea. If you lost your period, you're probably gonna wanna listen to that video. I give you all the juicy deets in that one right there. Okay guys, my name is Chloe. You can follow me on Instagram at flowwithchloe, and I will see you guys in my next video.